Welcome back to my channel. This is Kirtana. In this video, we are going to look about NumPy mathematical function and statistics. So, this is our data: subject, maths, science, English, and the student Emma, David, Nina was there, and their marks in respective subject. This column is represent as subject, and the row is represent as student. If, for example, Emma scored 78 in maths. So, here is our example. Teacher wants to give a report to principal about the student marks. For that, she have some question that we need to provide a solution. First question is, what is the average mark scored in each subject by all students? For that, we are going to use a mean. Here we got 85.8. This is overall mean value, but we want in a subject wise. So look here. Subject represents a column. So I have mentioned before in the last video. To do this, we have to use the axis. NP mean marks axis equal to 0. Okay, listen, 0 represent column wise, so we assign this in a value. Okay, to be clear, I'm going to demonstrate with for name average in zip subjects average marks print name comma average. Here you can see maths 83.4 is the average mark, science 85.6 is the average mark, and so on. So our next question is, what is the largest and lowest value in all subject? Okay, to do that same thing, we are going to use a min and max. Min marks axis equal to 0. Okay, same np dot max marks axis equal to 0. So we find our lowest and greatest value. So next the thing is, next question, we need to find a typical score. Means I want to remove the extreme values. Okay, extreme value and the lowest value. We need to find average that not affected by toppers and failures. Okay, that is a real average value. Okay, to do that, we are going to use a median, that is the center of the value. NP dot median, and we are going to marks axis, same axis 0. Okay, so these were 84, 88, these are all the center value. So next question, which subject has an inconsistent student performance? So this is a very important question, difficult one. For that, we are going to use a standard deviation. Standard deviation means how spread out the data is. Okay. For example, if the mark all near 80, that is a lower standard deviation. We don't need to consider it here. Okay, this is a good performance one. Second thing, look, some people score in 20, some people score in 90. Here you get higher standard deviation, that we need to see. There is a performance issue over there. We have to look. Okay. NP dot std marks axis equal to 0. Here, see, 10. In the first row, here you can see 67. Okay, in this column you can see 67. This is the lowest mark which is not in any other data. So why you get 10 bar max, we have to give some more input. So the last question is, what is the total marks scored by all students? It's just the total sum by student. Okay, marks now access equal to 1. Before we have did with subject wise, now we are doing in student wise. Okay, when you go over there, Emma scored 405 in all the subject. Thank you for watching this video.